We're going to take another look at the 2025 recruiting class, and we're going to shine a spotlight on 5-star offensive tackle David Sanders. We're going to look at his highlights. We're going to look at his 24/7 Sports player profile page. Before we do that, you need to click that subscribe button right now because we're talking about the 2024 and 2025 recruiting classes every single day this offseason, and you need to know what these players look like before they sign with your team. Hit that button. Stop missing out. Here's his 24/7 Sports player profile page. If you're here for just the highlights, fast forward a few minutes, you will get there. He's ranked second in the nation, top offensive tackle in the class in both sets of rankings here. 6'6", 270. We got good size. He's going to add to that. Crystal ball to Clemson. We'll see how that ends, but he's got 40 offers. You see that right here. You can barely see it in the picture. There it is. He's got 40 offers. But when you look down to the left here, Alabama, Clemson, Georgia, Ohio State, South Carolina, many other top-tier Power 5 schools. When you're a 5-star prospect, everybody wants you. 40 offers, that's an elite amount of offers. And we got time to get more offers. That being said, we got a big-time prospect here. We're in track, played in the Polynesian Bowl, reading some of this scouting report. We're going to skim the top here. An athletic offensive tackle prospect with extremely high ceiling given measurables and movement patterns, over 6'5", equipped with arms that stretch over 36 inches, on the lighter side now, but has plenty of time to add mass. What I read from this is that he's an offensive tackle that's very light on his feet, who moves naturally, and can cover a lot of ground for his size, and is very quick for his size. That being said, the highlight package is going to be fun to watch. He's explosive. He's quick. He's a guy that's going to be fun to watch. Athletic background. We ran track. We competed in track. Ohio State, Alabama, Tennessee, Georgia, Clemson. Everybody wants him. He's making his visits. Let me know where you think he signs below. That being said, we got a 5-star prospect here. We're looking at a big-timer here. On3 has him ranked second in the class. Everybody else has him ranked number 1 at offensive tackle. And they got him listed at 6'5.5", 275 pounds. Let's look at some of the other schools here. Tennessee's after him. I don't know if I mentioned that before. Clemson, Alabama, Tennessee, South Carolina. Let's take a look at the highlights here. Let's see what he's working with. Again, we got 10 minutes here. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Let's see him. See him work. So where's he at? Is that him right there, pushing him out of the play? Didn't highlight him on that one, but I imagine that was him. We're going to highlight him. There he is, but it's kind of washed out with the white uniforms in the sun. There he is. You got some height there. Pulling, got some quickness. Getting outside, getting his leverage. Where's he at? There he is, number 70. Rolling with the play. Finishes it. Gets it stretched out. Here's our next one. Coming down. Remember, we got time to add mass and strength. So imagine when we cover the senior highlights next year. We're going to see more physicality. Now we're starting to finish. I'm trying to reserve for more of a sample. There we go. We're moving pretty good for size. Pretty quick off the pole. Getting down there below pad level. I don't like that marker because it covers like multiple players. Boom. Sometimes you're too zoomed out. Finishing it. We're getting nasty now on some of these plays. They got on their helmets there. Is this a scrimmage? There he is right there. We got size. We got good size for his age. Remember, it's 2025 recruit, not 2024. Finishing good. So I expect a big leap in development in the next 12 months. Well, going into the football season, but still. Inside shade. Pushes him out of play. Understand leverages, and we finish him. It's good. He's got some nastiness to him. There he is right there. There's that feet. Swipes the hands out of the way. Did you see that? Quick feet to get back there on the back step. Working downfield. Nasty on that play as well. Finishing. He's a finisher. I was wondering if the first couple plays didn't finish, but I know from my experience just to let the sample roll on the video clips because you'll definitely see everything. He finishes. He's nasty. He's strong. I like his feet, and I like how quick he is. Big hit there. He's quick. Did you see the quickness of him getting out there once he started to like build up some speed? That is an intangible that you really want to look at because we got another year to add on strength and size. But that speed at his size that he's currently carrying, you can't really teach that. You can't really develop that. Popping out on the back step, looking solid. Here's our next play. He's head up. We're getting out there. Slides out. Hands on the chest plate. Good pass protection. He's got long arms too. He's got good frame on him. I like the frame. I like the movement with the frame. Recovers nicely on that one. Looks like a college offensive lineman already. That's a good thing to note. He's a finisher. Slides out good. You see the feet there? Moves laterally very well. Finishes him. Knows how to use the guy's leverage. And this is just going to build up rapidly over the summer. All this stuff. Because you're coming into the junior to senior season. This is junior year tape, remember? So you're going to see him develop more on the techniques a lot quicker. More rapidly, or whatever you want to say. But that's where you're going to see a big jump. And he's moving pretty good already. He's also at that age where he's going to add more strength. Look at him get the turn. Get the turn there. So a lot of offensive tackles in that situation, they'll just look to maul the guy. But looking to get the turn for the leverage there, that's a big attribute to look at. Because it's so easy for him. Like, he can just blow by anybody he wants, really. Competition-wise, doesn't look too bad. Doesn't look too bad at competition. Let's see what we do here. Oh, he's quick. He's very quick off the ball. He's very quick. That's the scariest thing about him. That's the big trait on him. That's the big trait. It's that quickness. Like, we've covered almost every tackle in the 2024 class in the top, like, almost 250 players overall. When I compare them from what my brain remembers from those tackles, he'd be one of the quicker ones, one of the fastest ones, if not the. He's very competitive in that front. I would say, comparing them to those top tackles, I would say what I would want to see out of his senior tape is I want to see him maul more players. I want to see him put more guys into the ground. I want him, like this guy should be already down on the ground. Like, it should be over. From what I've seen from the top tackles in the 2024 class, making that comparison, it shouldn't even be competitive, is what I'm saying. It should be dominant. Like, I imagine that's going to increase. That's what I want to see compared to the top tackles. You may argue against that, but that's what I saw from the 2024 class, covering every single tackle, doing these videos. And that's the big difference. I think the big upside compared to those is his speed and quickness, his lateral agility is so light on the feet. I think we're going to see more dominance his senior year, which he better. And I think he's just going to add strength and he's going to be more technical and nuanced. I don't think that's going to be a problem. I think he's a Power 5 guy. Due to that speed and quickness, because you can't teach that. That really sets him apart. But he's happened to stumble upon this video. And if he wants something to take home with, when you come to this senior season, I want you to destroy everybody in front of you. Like this guy, see how he's kind of with you? That can't have it. Can't have it. Watch. Watch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, you got to destroy everybody. That's what I'm seeing in the highlights with all the top tackles in the 2024 class. That is the difference between you. All right, I think I got a good read here. We have a very fluid mover with a lot of quickness. Top tier speed for the position, top tier quickness. He's very explosive out of his setup there. He can really go quick to power in a hurry. I like him a lot. I think that makes him a 5-star prospect. That's why I would want him on my team. With his size, with him having another year of development under his belt, we're looking at a big-time prospect here. He already has college-ready size. You already see that with the frame. You see that in the listing. You know we're going to add to that. We're going to add to the techniques. We know we're going to have that happen over the summertime into his final year of high school. We got good size here. And with that size, we have elite quickness already. And that quickness ain't going away. You don't have to train it up. It is natural, and he is a fluid mover. I think he's going to be a big-time prospect still. Once we finish this senior season, I think he's got a lot to build off of here. I think he's got a good template. I think his senior year, when we come back to the highlights, we need to see him be a little bit dominant. I think there's some players that are playing with him a little too long, and he needs to put them to the ground and finish them, because that's what we're seeing from the top tackles in the 2024 class. And prior to that, that's what we're seeing. And if he wants to be considered that in this class, or if he wants to mirror those guys, that's what we got to start seeing from his tape. He is a finisher. He is nasty. But we got to start getting heavier in that front. But on top of that, elite speed, elite athleticism, elite footwork, everything else, top-tier prospect, should be garnered as one of the top tackles in the class. But I look for him to even get better. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Make sure to hit that subscribe button on the way out. I want to thank you for watching. Catch you on the next video.